Hi, this is Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems, and in this video I'm going to take you on a quick tour of SideKick 365 LPM. SideKick 365 LPM is the next app in our series of apps to help your business run smoother. This app has been designed to help people manage a portfolio of leases. We have other apps coming for people in the legal industry, the mortgage industry, and people also working in help desks and IT. So, similar idea, you've got to manage a lot of information about a particular topic, and in this case we've tailored it so that it works for someone managing a portfolio of leases. On the main page here, what you'll see is we've got tasks that have been assigned to me and leases that I can view. And you'll see on the left side, here's a list of all the leases, the documents, the notes, the tasks, and a concept we call document types that lets you categorize the different files you associate with each list. And it's very easy to create a new lease, a new note, or a task by using the drop down here. But before we do all that, let's take a look at what one of these particular leases looks like. I have a sample I created. And in this sample, I've got a lease that has 7 documents, 1 note, and 1 task. And if you scroll down, I can see the documents here. By double-clicking on one of them, I can open up the PDF file just to see what it looks like. And you can see that it's very fast. I can open these up quickly. Now what's great is if I save them as a searchable PDF, I'll be able to search on the content of these scanned documents that I've got stored in the system. Okay, I can also see here the tasks that are associated with this particular lease, and it'll take just a moment to refresh that page for me. And when I do, I'm going to see the 2 tasks assigned to this particular lease. So I can scan the title, get the closing papers, and in this case also I could see a note I've assigned with this. So these notes are kind of interesting. They could be really anything you want to store about this lease that you want to share with people that can see it. And you can edit it just by clicking here. So it's very powerful, very simple system to use. And if I wanted to, let's go back to the main page and take a look at how to create a new lease. All I have to do is select the drop down. And here I would fill out the required information, which are marked by the red star, hit save, and now I have a lease ready to start scanning into. Now I have a powerful utility that lets me scan right into these lease files. So if I have a lot of paper, that's what we do with this current customer we have. He has over 1 million scanned pages in Office 365, and he's got about 1,500 leases. So you get the idea. There's a number of documents with any given lease. I'll just click into this and see, in this case there's 22 documents, and as you look at them, what you'll see is many of those documents are going to be, in his case, TIFF files. That's the file format he chose to save, but it doesn't have to be. It could be Word, PowerPoint, Excel, PDF, etc. Right? So you can see all those different files listed here, and it's easy to open one if you just click on it. Okay, so let's take a look at how search works. This is pretty interesting. What you can do is if you store your information as a searchable PDF or a Word document, etc., something that the system can crawl, it's very fast to perform a search. I'm going to look for any documents that have July 10th in it. And what I'll see when I do that is I have a couple of scanned files that have July 10th in the body of the scanned document. And you'll see that here when it comes up. It's right here in the date of a particular bill I was working on. So I'll just go back now and hit it. So I'm going back now to the main page, and I can also look at adding a note, or I can add a task and assign that to a specific lease. In this case, you'll see lots of leases. So if I wanted to do, let's say, 3174, and I didn't want to scroll, it does support type ahead. So if I do that and type 3174, what you'll see is I should be able to get into that pretty quickly and scroll right into it and select it. So rather than having to scroll a lot, if you have a lot of things, we do support type ahead in the drop downs. And then you can put a title and a note, etc. It works the same way if you wanted to do a new task as well. And if I take a look here, it'll take just a moment to refresh. I can create a new task just by selecting the drop down on the left and select task in the same fashion. So what you'll see is that when you start to use the system either in Office 365 or on-prem, it's very, very fast. Right now I have a lot of things running on my PC, and so it's a little sluggish, but you will notice a dramatic improvement when you're not recording videos. In any event, this is the task, and you can see I can have a name, you can assign it to someone, have a due date. The due date's a nice pop-up. We have some arrows to move between here, back and forth, between the different months. And you can have the status, is it completed, waiting, etc., and a description and comments. So that's about it. I don't want to labor it too much, but you get an idea of a very powerful, easy to use system that right now we have a customer with over 1 million scan pages, and it's costing them about 10% of what the old system used to cost. So I would suggest give it a try. Download the sample or the demo that we have. Contact us if you want integration for Outlook or scanning into the system, and we'll help you out. If you have any questions, email us at info@skylightsystems.com. It's all one word. It's SKYLITESYSTEMS.com. Again, this is Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems, and if you want info, just email us at info@skylightsystems.com. Thanks for your time today.